Intro to a song called Don't Pass Me by Sean Costello. Now, Sean Costello is one of my musical heroes, not only an amazing guitar player, but an amazing singer as well. So I wanted to do this week's video as a little bit of an artist spotlight and to highlight some of my heroes and some music that I enjoy, and maybe give you an opportunity to discover new artists. So, Sean Costello, who was he? He was an American blues guitarist. I say was, he's sadly no longer with us. He passed away a day before his 29th birthday. Complications of bipolar, let's call it that. But the legacy and the music that he's left behind is amazing. Now, as a guitar player, he was spotted at a very young age. I think he was only about 14 when he was seen in a guitar shop in Memphis, and somebody had highlighted a guitar competition to him that was happening somewhere around Beale Street, and the prize was a recording session, and he won. And he recorded his first album, age 16, called Call the Cops. Pretty amazing at such a young age to get that sort of recording contract. And a lot of people don't know this about Sean, but he met Susan Tedeschi as part of those sessions, I think, in the very early days. And Sean Costello is actually the guitar player on Susan Tedeschi's first album called Just Won't Burn. And that's just been reissued. It's the 25th anniversary of that. So go check that album out. It is really good, and the guitar playing is obviously amazing. So the musical legacy that Sean left behind, there are a number of great albums by him. I would recommend checking out We Can Get Together. That was his last album. That's fantastic. He's also got another album called In the Magic Shop, which is well worth a listen as well. There's so many good tracks on those albums, but standout ones, Have You No Shame, and Can't Let Go. Quite like those songs. I like everything that he's done, and there are some brilliant live recordings of Sean. Now, I'm going to share a clip of a live recording from somebody else's video online. I'm not going to share the full video because it's not fair to steal somebody else's internet points, but I'll give you a verse and a chorus, and maybe you can get why I like this song, Don't Pass Me By, so much. I saw a really interesting clip from Justin Hawkins this week, and it was a snippet from his podcast, and essentially he was saying it's really difficult to write something completely original in the way of lyrics that is really going to connect and bring people together. So what you need to do is be a really good performer. That's the way around that. And it doesn't matter if you take somebody else's words, as long as you sing them in a convincing way, you can make people believe that they are your words even. Now, this is a Sean Costello song, Don't Pass Me By, but I really feel what he's singing when he is singing. And I think for a lot of guitarists, singing it's like a mechanism to playing guitar. You know, it's like a bolt-on. Eric Clapton says that, you know, he's not a singer. He just wants to play guitar, but he had to learn to sing. It's part of the job, innit? But I don't feel that is the same with Sean. He's such a soulful singer. He'd stand up just doing vocals on his own. The guitar playing wouldn't matter. I'd still love him just as much. But I also love the guitar playing. So what I'm going to do is I'll link some live clips beneath this video, but I'll just give you a little snippet now, and you can get what I'm getting at. So I hope you enjoy it.
This one's called Don't Pass Me By. I just can't help loving you. And I just don't know what I would do if you should take your love from me. And say that you'd rather be free. So please don't walk away. You say you don't love me that way. Don't pass me by. Oh, baby, please let me try. And I know I can give you the kind of love you need. Now you may not think I'm the one.
So I hope you enjoyed that. The reason I wanted to talk about Sean Costello this week, I guess, is you may have seen the post earlier in the week that I picked up this 1954 reissue Gibson Les Paul Murphy Lab. Now, I've not been convinced by the Murphy Lab stuff. However, Sean Costello played an original 1954, and his was known for being very lightweight. And when this came up, it looks very similar, and it is also very lightweight. It's just over £8, which is super light for a solid Les Paul. So when the opportunity came up, I couldn't really say no. Now, I'm not really one for signature guitars either, if I'm completely honest. I did have a Rory Gallagher Strat at one point, Rory Gallagher being another hero of mine. But it stood out, did the Rory Gallagher Strat. It was difficult to use on gigs because everybody expects you to be playing Rory Gallagher. And I have no issue with that, but unfortunately, the sort of gigs I do is playing Summer of '69 and Valerie at functions and stuff, so don't think I'd get away with some Rory Gallagher numbers there. But this, I suppose, is far enough away from Sean Costello because it's not an exact signature model. And another player that I love that had used one of these, blues guitarist Freddie King. So I just thought it'd be too good of an opportunity to turn down, so treated myself for my birthday. Oh yeah, it's been birthday week this week as well. Seems like a thing of the past now. Although I think I'll be paying it off for a while to come. So yeah, that's it this week really. So I'll link some videos down below of Sean Costello that I thoroughly recommend that you check out. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I think that's probably about it. I suppose other updates this week. Alex Hamilton came through to Harrogate earlier in the week, so we went to Jam Night. That was pretty fun. Did a few songs there. George Farrar on drums. He's amazing. And what else has gone on? James is out of hospital now. He's recovering from sepsis, although I think it might take a while to get back to 110%, but I'm sure he'll be back to gigging in no time. And the only other thing is I'm gigging this week. That was it. Some at the Blues Bar on Sunday with Captain and the Bear again. We picked up a last minute gig. So if you're in the area, come down and we'll rock your socks off, I suppose. So that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will catch you at the same time next week. Cheers. Side note, I'll just do a little bit of playing so you can hear what the Murphy Lab sounds like raw. Not mic'd up or anything, just the mic from the GoPro. But be warned, this playing is not legally binding. That's what Joe Bonamassa would say. It's just a little bit of noodling. So here we are. We're on the neck pickup. We're going into the Quilter Super Block. Listen to this nasty modelling tone.